morning. Yeah, it's an honor for me and my wife here to share with you our struggles and triumph in our Christian life. My family and I are native to this church, starting from we went to a small church starting in 2005, and we accept Jesus and baptized in West Eastern Community Church in 2007. This church is where we were reborn as sons and daughters of Christ. And it is this church that we were fed as infant in Christ. And it is a place where we rebelled against our Lord as teenagers. And it's also the place that we serve our Lord as a mature Christian. And to think about the past 15 years of my spiritual life, there's one mental picture come to me. It is from the book of Matthew, chapter 14. It tells a story that Jesus and his disciples going to other side of the lake in a boat in the evening. In the middle of the night, and Jesus was walking on the water. And his disciple woke up, and Peter asked Christ that if he can join him walking on the water. So God told him to come. So Peter stepped out of the boat and started walking on the water. But when he sees the wind and the water, he started sinking. For me, I think follow Jesus, and it feels like walking on the water. And if I put my focus in Lord, I feel like I am walking on the water. But the water around us is like a lake with huge waves, strong wind. The minute I take my eyes away, I start sinking. And there are so many times that I resent coming to church because I feel like the sermon is not interesting. Or there are times that I stop going to small groups because busy schedule or the sharing is not inspiring for me. And with a lot of pressure from the work and also that the pressure and challenging raising the two teenager kids, I feel like thinking every day in the world is struggle. But despite my little faith and a rebellion against our Heavenly Father, He never gave up on me. He spoke to me through the people around me, my family, my children, brothers and sisters in the church, the most important, the Bible. And He gave me so much blessing that I don't feel like I can deserve. So one area He blesses most, especially with me, is our marriage. So I would like my amazing wife, Yan, take over to tell you how the miracles God has done in our marriage.
I couldn't have agreed more with my husband, what he just said. What God has done for us was nothing short of miracles. There were many up and downs in our marriage, but back in 2005, we had our major setback. In a desperate search to save our marriage, unknowingly, back then we weren't believers, so unknowingly that God sent us to our very first small group in the Woodlands. We lost our love back then, but God sent us His love. So I remember one of this evangelical conference, we couldn't help it but raise our hand together to say, Lord, you are the Lord of our life. So we accept Jesus as our Savior that very same day. In 2007, we were baptized together in West Houston Chinese Church. That was a glorious day, one of the peak of our Christian life. But it's human nature. as time passed by, our initial zeal for the Lord faded. Both of us were very busy with work and raising our kids together. So to a certain point, we even stopped going to a small group. So things had, went down from there. There were so many difficulties, especially our kids had grown at that time. They're in the teenager stage, as you know, oftentimes rebellious. So there were a lot of challenges for me. Kaiyi, my husband, worked long hours. So oftentimes I felt really lonely, even desperate, especially when my kids challenged me. Especially when those times the voice in my head told me that I wasn't a good mom. How I wished that he was with me at those times. So there were many sleepless nights. I was crying out to God to save our marriage again. But this time he didn't answer my prayer as soon as I had hoped. Instead, he grew my desire to know him. I wanted so much to know the Lord because he promised me abundant life for Christians and why I didn't have. So I wanted to know him, and he sent me his words through Bible study fellowship. Many of you have attended CCF, BSF, and also my daily devotions. He also sent us many brothers and sisters from this church to walk alongside us during those painful times. He guided me to a sister group. We actually sing and worship God and study His Word together, and then we spent much time praying for each other, and also sent us to a small group that we studied marriage-related topics together. It's in those group discussions that God showed me how much